experts. Now joining us to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from all around the world are Arise news analysts Emmanuel Afeni and Dayo Shobowale. Mr. Emmanuel Afeni, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Vimbai. Good afternoon, Cynthia. Good afternoon, Dayo. We'll start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, Ganduje, no vacancy in Aso Rock in 2027. Discloses Tinubu battling with previous government's policy somersault. Ayedatiwa receives certificate of return. Kano court fixes May 16 to decide on charge service in ex-governor's graft case. Dayo, you discussed this a while ago. Now, first, Tinubu battling with previous government's policy somersault. Well, the last 8 years had been, before President Tinubu, was an APC government, backed by Ganduje, backed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and all other APC stalwarts, right?
Yeah, well, he was in Kano then.
Yes, but they were all part of the the APC government of the 8 years before President Bola Ahmed took over. So, if former President Muhammadu Buhari, who also came to clear the mess of the past administration, created more mess for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I think that APC should deal with that. But my major concern here is this issue of no vacancy in Aso Rock in 2027. The mandate given to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is for 4 years, and he has to return to the people if he wants another mandate.
I've just finished discussing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just also... I have to also make some comment on that. And it's even not just arrogance to speak as if the electorate does not matter. That if you just come and collect, once you are elected once as president, you are entitled to 2 terms. President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was voted out, the sitting president, right? And if Nigerians are not satisfied, it can happen again. So the electorate matter. And Ganduje and his co-travelers must not behave as if they can get a mandate at the end of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 4 years without the people having a say. That will not be democracy, unless they don't believe that the people's vote count in this country, right? Now, if we look at the Blueprint newspaper, our economy has gone beyond phase of sabotage. Tinubu, yes, APC-led government tackling disjointed decisions of the past. Of course, quoting Ganduje there. Emulate Tinubu, curb waste in financial expenditure. IMPI tells state governors. Yes, but Nigerians are also still saying that even at the federal level, some of the ostentation we see does not reflect the mood of the nation, where every one of us need to tighten our belt in the light of the economy and policies that are squeezing Nigerians, right? Now, Tribune newspaper, FS crisis, EFCC freezes 1,146 individual company accounts. Account holders accused of illegal forex dealings, terrorism financing, money laundering.
Well, the FCC is doing this work.
I like how you've just gone straight from the president saying the economy is beyond sabotage to sabotage in the economy. Alleged.
Yes. So we expect the EFCC to do its job, but it's not just for the headlines. They are carrying out their investigation. They've frozen this number of accounts, 1,146. They should investigate. And persons who are found culpable made to face the law, and we'll get a report of that also.
But they should be presumed innocent?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. That's why they should be made to face the law. That's where their innocence or otherwise will be proven. And
well, this media trial, mostly.
Well,
and the new man said they will not do media trial.
Okay. Well, the New Telegraph newspaper, ex-Sokoto governor, that's Bafawara, yes. We seek permission from bandits to farm on our lands. Says terrorists allocate farming portions to landowners. One, food security mirage unless security is addressed.
Farmlands, yes.
So we want to have food security. It's one of the key policies of the federal government, of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But this issue of security, the farms.
What he has said
Yes.
is very important. It goes to the heart of governance. A government must be able to enforce its rule within the given territorial area. If bandits are
in charge of some territories,
away from their farm,
allocating farm portions,
it seems they are the government of that place.
Of course, in those areas.
So they are asking, they are challenging government.
Yeah.
Government must assert its authority.
Okay.
Before we all starve to death.
Yes. Daily Independent newspaper, the lead story, corruption allegation, Keyamo demarketing Nigeria's aviation sector. Experts says aircraft leasing insurance premium may rise over action. Minister trying to justify interference into NCAA jurisdiction. Okay, remember that Dana Air crash landing, and the minister suspending Dana Air. And experts and stakeholders saying that is not the job of the minister.
Look at the allegations against Dana. You can see the minister is trying to ensure safety, you get me, and integrity, you get me,
within our airspace.
Our airspace, and even
the sector.
the sort of place we fly, and the sort of state of functionality that they are. It is a functional intervention.
Yeah, okay.
And it is for the safety of all of us.
Of all of us.
Yes.
Well, the Punch newspaper, petrol hits 800 naira as 240 million liters vessel arrive. So it's about shortage. 5 tanker vessels offloading PMS at Lagos Port. Independent marketers sell over 800 naira per liter. Black marketers charge 1,200 naira per liter. Well, the fuel situation.
It's always like that. It's
stubborn issue.
Yes, we are about. I don't know
fuel sellers
how come we cannot get over this issue of supply. Even we are now importing. Disgraceful as it sounds for a country that is blessed with crude, have 4 refineries and a private refinery and a number of modular refineries in the mix. Yet we are having this crisis.
They say Dangote refinery is producing. Wari refinery is coming up. Port Harcourt has it's just
stories all over the place, but
disappointing.
Yeah, and of course Vanguard also reporting that story. Travelers, commuters grown as fuel scarcity bites harder. I saw a lot of people at the bus stops waiting for transport that were not coming. Now, if we look at the Citizen newspaper of South Africa, polls a failed notice for ANC with exactly 1 month to go until South Africa goes to the poll. The picture for ANC looks gloomy, with 2 in 3 voters believing the country is on the wrong path. ANC, the once dominant party, not likely to get the 50% majority come the next election on account of poor performance in government. So they may have to seek alliance
what happens when you take
the people
for granted. And that's the beauty of democracy. If you perform well, you are rewarded at the polls. If you do not, they check you out. That's it.
And you know, the funny thing about this election is that with the ANC, it's the older generation who lived through apartheid who are said to still have that emotional connection and are definitely still going to vote for ANC. Yes. The youths are saying they've started a movement where they've said, go and hide your parents' and your grandparents' ID books. So they don't have IDs to go and vote on the day because they're the people who are going to help the ANC to win.
They are even saying they are making the mockery of 1994. You get me? When Mandela came into power, that, you know, since then, they were born outside that. So they said they do not have to
born free.
So you must perform to satisfy the citizens.
That's right.
Not living on past glory or the ANC that fought for... No. Now, let's just look at the Daily Telegraph. of UK. Sex is a biological fact. NHS declares trans women banned from female ward under changes welcomed by campaigners. Yes, you cannot just...
That's a return to common sense and biology.
After
all this rigmarole.
Dayo, you are saying
I don't expect
talking about
any
rights and rights. There's limits to rights.
You don't want to know a man or a woman is.
So you can't just claim to be a woman and go into the female ward and all that. So I think the NHS is spot on that sex is a biological fact. You're either a woman or a man. It's a biological fact. Of course, in Nigeria, we have a law that makes clear distinction. And I think we know the limits in this country.
I just want to know.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I know we want to wrap up, but I want to know if the US is also going to put sanctions on people of the NHS same way they put sanctions on Ghana and Uganda for having anti-LGBTQ laws.
Yes,
I wonder if they're also the United States is also going to sanction the NHS for having.
This is not anti-anything. This is stating biological facts.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your review. We appreciate your time, Mr. Emmanuel Ifeni, Mr. Dayo Shibwale. Thank you both.